Hey, what's happening, everyone? Zach Herold here with Archery Maniacs. In today's episode for gear review, we are going to talk about the SIG Rangefinder. Super excited about this rangefinder. I have had many rangefinders all the way back to when it was the rangefinder that showed two pictures and you moved the dial until the pictures overlapped each other, and that's how far away it was. So I've had my fair share of rangefinders, and so far this is absolutely 100% my favorite. Then I had a Nikon Archer's Choice, and that thing was wicked. It was super fast, but the deal was it only went out to like 110 yards. So that was frustrating at times. Not that I'm going to shoot farther than that with a bow, but one thing that I like to do with my rangefinders is like range the animal and then arrange places in front of them so I know where I need to get in order to make an ethical shot, or what I consider ethical, before, unless the animal moves. So the SIG this is the Kilo 850, and I have ranged things past that, like big things, but I've also been able to range like hillsides and deer out there a long ways, farther than I would have expected out of a rangefinder marked at 850. For instance, I had the Vortex Ranger 1000, and it was tough getting it to range anything, and now it's bouncing all over, and something's wrong internally though. That's something else is going on there. So need to send it back. But so this does straight line of sight. So meaning when you look across a canyon or downhill, when you look downhill or uphill or whatever else, it will give you the straight line of sight. And then if you hold the button, it will also give you the AMR, I think is. Yeah, AMR, and I think that's actual measured range. But anyways, that whatever the AMR stands for, that is the with the angle cut, telling you what to actually shoot for, which is a big deal to any bow hunter, especially hunters that hunt in the western states on super steep angles, super steep slopes, everything like that. And the range button is really easy to find. There's no wake up, so you don't have to like click it once and then wait and then click it again to range it. You can just hold it automatically and it'll start scan mode, and that mode gives you a new range like every second or something along those lines, very quick. I was bouncing around between getting the SIG, and a Leica, and at the store the SIG was as quick or quicker, and it just impressed me, and it was literally a quarter of the price. So so far I really love it. As you can see, it fits in the palm of my hand, so it's not very big, which is nice, extra junk hanging around your neck or whatever else. It obviously has you can see the little squares up there. So what that is that allows you to twist the eyepiece so that whatever it is that you are looking at is in focus for you. Another really cool feature that it has is it has last target acquisition, basically. So if you're shooting through some grass, or if you range find through a lot of grass, like a whitetail hunter or something like that, really any hunter, but then you want to set it up on last target and not first target, because it will try and pick the more solid object on the backside of your target, as opposed to trying to pick up the blades of grass or whatever else along those lines. The display is black, and there's nothing wrong with that in the daylight, but as the hour, as it starts getting closer to shooting light, I have noticed that it is hard to see. Like, you'll have to range your target, because you can see your circle, you just can't see what it returns with, what it tells you how far the target is. So what I do is I range my target, and then I quickly hold it towards the sky because the sky is obviously lighter, and then I'm able to see what the yardage is. So, and I looked in the manual for a way to change the color, and I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a way to change the color. I might have just missed it. Probably one of the most impressive things to me is how quick this thing is. The one I had right before this was Vortex Ranger 1000, and I was not impressed with it at all. This thing is just, it's super, super quick. And gosh, I think it was like $230 or $300 or something. And again, this isn't their high-end one. This is their Kilo 850. I believe they make a Kilo 2200 or something along those lines for you rifle shooters. But I don't ever shoot that far, so I definitely didn't need anything like that. So my overall impression of the SIG Kilo 850 4x20mm is awesome. I really, really like the rangefinder. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it tough? Yeah, I mean, SIG makes tough stuff. It's as tough as a rangefinder could be, so I'm going to give it a 10. Do you get what you pay for? Absolutely. I think you could spend more on other rangefinders and get a worse rangefinder than this will ever be. Gosh dang, sorry guys. And would I recommend it to a friend? Yeah, for sure, 100%. It's by far been my favorite rangefinder. So yeah, so there you have it, the SIG Kilo 850. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to say thanks so much for checking out our YouTube channel. Somewhere around here, there should be a subscribe button. So if you want to stay updated on our gear reviews, as well as our online hunting series, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate any comments, likes, as well as shares. By the way, head on over to www.archerymaniacs.com and check out our weekly podcast, because every week we have 3 brand new podcasts come out that are specifically geared towards helping you be better at anything archery. Thanks again for your time, and remember, live life at full draw.